President Xi Jinping to start a 3-day visit to Saudi tomorrow, and KEZAD and EAJ creating a $1.9 billion accommodation company. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farah. China's President Xi Jinping will be in Saudi Arabia from tomorrow until December 9th on an official visit to the kingdom. He will attend the first China-Arab summit in Saudi on Friday. AD Ports Group's KEZAD Communities is merging with al-ula or EAJ to create a multi-billion-dollar staff accommodation company. AD Ports Group will retain a controlling majority stake in the new combined entity. It will have an equity value of approximately $1.9 billion. The transaction would be effected through an equity share swap with no cash exchange. The new company will be the largest staff accommodation firm in the capital, with owned and managed capacity of 135,000 beds. The airline industry will become profitable again next year for the first time since 2019 as a snapback in air travel continues following nearly 2 years of COVID restrictions. That's according to IATA, who expect a net profit of $4.7 billion for the industry next year, with more than 4 billion passengers set to fly. Previously, it said profits were only within reach in 2023. For this year, IATA narrowed its forecast for industry-wide losses to $6.9 billion from $9.7 billion. Callo, a direct-to-consumer food tech startup, has raised $13 million in a pre-Series A funding round, bringing the company's total investment to $26.5 million. The funding was co-led by Nua Capital and STV, with the participation of other investors. Callo plans to use its fresh finance to expand in the regional and international realm. Callo says it's delivering millions of meals annually and has consistently quadrupled growth year on year. The EU is banning the import of products that are deemed to contribute to deforestation. The draft law, which aims to ensure deforestation-free supply chains, was hailed by environmental groups as groundbreaking. It requires companies importing into the EU to guarantee products are not produced on land that suffered deforestation after December 31st, 2020. The scope encompasses palm oil, cattle, soy, coffee, cocoa, timber, and rubber, as well as derived products like beef, furniture, and chocolate. President Biden will visit the Arizona plant of TSMC today as the Taiwanese chipmaker is set to more than triple its planned investment in the factory to $40 billion. It's among the largest foreign investments in U.S. history. The investment is a big win for Biden after supply chain issues disrupted the U.S. economy early in his presidency. Joining Biden will be Apple CEO Tim Cook, TSMC founder Morris Chang, and other tech industry leaders. The $12 billion plant is scheduled to be operational in 2024. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest winner today is Indonesian coal billionaire Lau Tak Kwong, up $4.4 billion today, and now with net wealth of $20.2 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Indian infrastructure and commodities billionaire Gautam Adani, up $2.2 billion with net wealth of $138 billion. And our third place winner is Japanese fashion mogul Tadashi Yanai, up $1.5 billion with net wealth of $32 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. Sony says it's technologically ready to make humanoid robots, but it says it still needs to identify for what purpose such robots could be useful. Sony says several companies globally have enough technology accumulated to make robots swiftly, but only once it becomes clear which usage is promising. It says the key is the development of their application. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.